This is Vinyl Voices Radio. ESPN 97.5.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm John Dooman.
Jesse from Jehan. All right, welcome back to Vinyl Voices Radio. I'm Jesse, that's Gladys. They're Doom Scroll, and
I'm Jesse also.
Two Jesse.
we did this last time. So yeah, we have an extra person on the couch. So do you want to introduce who he is?
Yes, this is Jesse.
I thought
He
this
just said that.
that was so awkward.
From the band Escape from the Zoo, Daze and Daze. He sang on our song Silver Lining.
Yeah,
And
that's what you're going to hear. We should just go ahead and hear it now, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Roll it.
spin that shit.
Oh my god.
I was just saying, that's my favorite song of Taylor's playing. Like, she just shreds on that song.
Totally.
The Fingers of Fury.
Yeah.
You just look
Fingers of Fury.
I was trying to be completely quiet this whole time, just sitting back here, but I can't do it.
It's hard.
Washboard's fun.
You're the lampshade.
Did y'all write that song with Washboard in the writing process?
Oh,
Yeah. That song was originally a different song, but I guess we went by the band name Hermit Stew for a really long time.
That was a Hermit Stew song?
Yeah.
You never showed me that song.
So was
We
Castles,
played it,
right?
yeah. Castles was too. When we met up with y'all up in Lake Victoria and all that. When we did that little run, those are the songs we were playing. But
the
it was
lyrics were so different.
yeah, everything was way different. Like that call and response thing was still there, but like
Yeah.
all the lyrics and everything were like way different. And that was probably like the first real like doom scroll thing that we did.
Yeah, we wrote that song in like rural Idaho.
Yeah, we like
Like,
pulled over on the
over.
side of the highway and in the mountains and just like worked it out because we had to play a show in like 2 days. So
I played both of those songs at that house show right after Jesse and Veronica's wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember that.
yeah.
You say call and responses. It's like that element's always so primitive in punk rock and folk in any song, but it's a great part.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah. We were just talking, kind of listening to the song about punk, and Gladys was like, that's my youth. And I was like, that is not my youth. I came to punk way late, mostly because of YouTube, but what's everybody's kind of like, sort of like I know yours is leftover crack, but Ramones. Yeah. What was your gateway? Like,
Green Day,
Green Day.
for sure. Me and Taylor both. Yeah.
how about you, P?
Probably like when I can see I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going like real gateway into like when you're really getting into
Good
it,
Charlotte.
definitely. Well,
Whoa.
hey, actually
Okay.
a little
All
bit,
right.
but
Well,
Sum 41 for sure. We went over that last.
But those were
Oh,
bands that
yeah.
were like,
Everyone
you
for
could hear
sure.
them on the radio and they're clearly rooted in good punk rock, So,
There's definitely a lot of like pop punk
yeah.
stuff influence, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah.
And
The
that's,
soundtrack.
Just the whole
greatest
soundtrack.
OST of all time.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, that was definitely like the
100%.
first time I ever I feel like I was listening to that soundtrack before I even knew that it was like punk, I was like, I just like this music, but then I found Green Day and was like, oh, like I like this, it's like punk rock, and then I was like, oh, that, I don't know, they were very influential for me, but like, they're not like my favorite band like anymore, but they if I didn't find Green Day when I was like 12, I definitely wouldn't have. I probably would have found the scene eventually, but they definitely put me on the path to finding all my favorite bands.
Yeah. I guess with the whole crack rock steady genre, because that's what I was rooted in. I discovered Choking Victim by I started skateboarding because of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I went to a skate shop and I didn't know how to set up a skateboard, so I asked the guys to set me up a skateboard when I was buying one, and I was just eavesdropping on them, and they were talking about, oh yeah, there's this band called Choking Victim, and I was just like, cool. I went home and I looked it up. I'm like, oh, this is so good.
It is so good.
Yeah.
It is still so good.
And
No
it's-
Cash. No Cash. Was
No
also
Cash,
one for me
iconic.
that put me in that.
Yeah.
Like crack rock genre.
And now y'all have kind of taken that and done different stuff with it. And so what about this song? How did Jesse get on this track?
What is that song even about?
This song? I feel like it's,
Silver lining.
I mean, I feel like it's, you can tell me if I'm wrong, because everybody has an interpretation of art, but for me, it's kind of just trying to do better. Let's recognize that we're not perfect and that we all also contribute to the situations in the society, and let's try to do better.
Yeah. That's kind of. When I was writing it, I had the idea in mind that everyone, at least when I was writing it, I had the mindset that people were gravitating towards being negative and being hateful more than being positive. And I felt like people, it's an easier thing to gravitate towards, I just felt like people, it's hard for people to accept being, just to be nice. And Especially, I don't know how to explain
There's
it.
just a lot of rude guys.
There's
out
a lot of rude guys. There's just a lot of friggin'
And
rude guys
gals.
out there. And gals.
there. Gals and
It's
everyone
just
in between.
Everyone
Easier
in
to be
between.
rude than it is to be nice. And it really sucks. So,
It's
Yeah.
actually harder. But
I was gonna say, I'm on Gladys on this one. Like, I feel like if you're rude to everybody, it's a lot harder to get what you want and get by, right?
it is.
You ever
Easier
tried to
to-
hold
Catch
a
more flies with
grudge?
honey, right?
holding a grudge is so bad for your complexion.
Also,
Takes too damn long.
don't you think like the meaner you are, it's like sometimes because you just think you're so clever, like I'm just going to be an asshole because I can say something very witty and mean.
Think you're clever?
Yeah, like you. Well, like,
it's
like I'm so smart. Let me say something mean.
Or like the Rick Sanchez complex, right? Where it's like everything sucks, so I'm gonna be a narcissist. I'm smarter than you, and you can just. But that doesn't work in real life,
But it does work for
Okay,
music.
yeah.
Is that why you got Jesse on this track?
No, I got
Circling back. No, I mean just like that you all think so much alike. Because I know you, and people that don't know you don't know that, but you have very similar ideas about things. So it seems like a good fit for the song.
I mean, I asked Jesse to be on the track because Jesse can spit bars.
Oh, and then I heard
Got hella bars.
him spit bars on the track, and I was like, "Hey, Elliot, I'm trying to join this band."
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, "Hey, Elliot, I heard this shit is fire. Can I put some stuff on it? Also, let's start a band, and I want to be in it."
Hell yeah.
Family affair.
I always thought you could be an auctioneer or something. Just like rap.
Can I get 5? I hear 5. Can I get 10? 10. I hear 10. Can I get 10? Can I get 15? I've seen 15. 15 sold.
That's all thanks to Watts.
It's pretty good.
That's
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely was a Watsky. I was about to say that just like the twist of folk punk, but like,
What
definitely
else I
Watsky.
love
Like,
about
it's the
this
same
song
shit.
is the video. I really love the video for the song.
Oh yeah, the video for this song.
The one that
Are you
Oh
trying
yeah,
to like?
it's
really-
so
Are you trying
great.
to?
The public loves it.
Okay, I
Elliot's like, hey,
It's
can
just
you
what we
sit
call
in
a
your
nudge.
apartment behind a green screen, wear some sunglasses, look like an idiot for a little while, and then send me all those videos? And I did exactly that.
Hey,
you
you know
did.
what? What you
Yeah.
did was not anywhere as weird
We
as
all
what
got
we
ear
did.
infections.
Yeah, we got ear infections
no.
from people.
Okay,
From fake blood.
So what happened?
Got
What
ear
happened
infection?
was
I played
got-
a frozen
we got
pizza
squirted
with,
with red
chicken
paint.
drumsticks.
after the whole bottles to the ground thing happened, I like pitched it to them because they were like, "Oh, we want to release Silver Lining first," and I was like, "Okay, cool. I got a video that's unreleased," and then I like sent them what I had done, and they're like, "Cool. We're gonna go with a lyric video." And I was like, "Can I still release this?" They're like, "You should wait on it." I'm like,
Wait, Taylor, you should say
Oh.
what happens at the end of that video. Do you
I
remember?
don't remember. That was
The
like a
bounce-
favorite.
it's
You
a
and I
bouncy ball.
Oh, we have a
the bouncy ball saber
fight.
fight. Yeah,
Did you
It's
have an
basically-
ear infection during the last scene?
it was the first music video we did. Okay, come on.
It's really epic. We're like singing and like red blood is like in our face.
Yeah.
But
What
like
I saw, I really liked. I don't know why.
I really
Bottle-
liked
I'll
it
send you the
too,
rest.
but it's a it's a very rare
I've been
video.
holding-
You've probably never seen it.
It's
The
very,
bouncy
di-
ball.
it's very
You have to know
DIY.
what
It's
it is.
really
Bouncy house,
ridiculous.
I've been holding the bouncy house video hostage.
We might
Oh,
need
okay.
it.
Okay.
We might need it for the
alright.
show
Yeah, what
now,
happened to
I'm
that
saying.
video?
that's fair. Yeah.
But I've been holding hostage.
I mean, if
Not
really,
releasing it till
if you
like-
don't get an ear infection on your first video, you're probably not doing it right.
Yeah, totally. It was funny too because we walked into this liquor store after we were done filming it, and we all just like
Covered in
covered
blood.
in red
Red
paint,
paint.
and like literally, like the guy, like I forgot that we were covered in red paint, and this dude just looking at us all weird, and I'm just like, oh right, I look like this.
like I murdered someone.
I mean, it was very
Yeah.
I need
clearly
more
fake,
liquor.
you know, but it was
Taylor
just
and
like,
I went to
why
the
do y'all
drive-thru,
look like
too.
that? Because I just imagine like working in a store and having like a group of
See
people that look like us just covered in like red paint. Just,
Well,
like,
you know,
Not
what
even
the-
close to
Similar.
Halloween. It was like
Yeah.
You didn't even
June or
get to
something.
It was
covered in
like
paint.
June, yeah.
Maybe we should do that.
I just sat there, sunglasses on.
Oh, you
Alone
probably
in
look
my
like
apartment at like 7:45 a.m. Just
I still haven't
It's
even,
early.
I still
I was
haven't
on a
even
good
seen
schedule,
your
man.
parts.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I haven't even seen the Jezzy parts yet. Like where is
Honestly,
the video?
They're good. I mean, it all matches up.
The,
does,
the
yeah.
fake blood was probably less alarming than one music video that we did where P and I were just covered in dirt and like, oh, I did like a bunch of fake bruises and stuff. And I came into the shop and I was like, I need 96 live worms. The guy was like, do you mind if I ask what you're doing with the worms? I was like,
I am a real zombie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm a zombie and I just need them.
It's my favorite snack.
How much does 96 worms cost?
how much was it? Like $20, P?
It was like 15 to 20 bucks.
Yeah, it wasn't a
Not
lot.
bad.
We
Good
no
to
worms
know.
were harmed in the making.
Egregious. $20 for
They just-
96 worms.
You just pulled them out of the ground.
Yeah.
We
Well,
spent
we
more
needed
money
them
on
fast.
worms.
Worth more than
Okay.
this.
It's like an
Expedited
Yeah.
shipping.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we spent more money on
Extra
dirt.
Fresh.
It was like dirt
Fresh.
worms and snacks.
You go
We
protest
we
for
did
worms.
we did release the worms back into the wild, so they ended up being in a better
Worms
place
have
because they weren't
worth.
fish food.
Yeah, they didn't
have
get eaten
work.
by fish. you know?
What, the worms formed a union? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the video?
One of them crawled across Taylor's teeth.
Oh,
It's a
man.
good scene.
I crawled through dog poop in that video.
I mean, when you get to the...
Unintentionally.
Oh, I was gonna say.
So you
on
got
its
some
own.
worms
No.
there?
I was so proud of you, Elliot. Because seriously, like, I don't know.
Once you get to...
For the audience, that video is on YouTube. It's called Felt Spirits by Doomscroll.
yeah, you should check it out. To see if you can pinpoint the exact moment where Elliot...
Oh, you can.
Oh,
for
you can.
shit.
It's
You
the only time
definitely
I'm
can.
crawling on the ground.
You'll see the worms.
I was very proud of you because I get squeamish when there's dog shit on my shoe, and like because we were filming a video and for like continuity, like Elliot had to wear the same shirt, so Elliot's just
For
like,
another 2 hours.
another like 2.5 hours.
That was
or
way
something.
more than that. It was like 5
Yeah,
Okay,
it was a long
5
time.
hours.
And don't get me
Long
wrong,
time
like
back.
I took the
Elliot
shirt
like was
off,
shirtless,
but it
then
was
had
all
to
down my
put it
pants.
back on to like film
Because I was
shots.
crawling.
And
It was like army crawling.
but you were just like shirtless and dirty and had a bunch of fake bruises, and you looked just absolutely
ahead.
out of
I
your
wouldn't
mind.
take the shirt off because then you're pulling the dog shit towards you.
What am I supposed to do?
I would just leave it on. Okay.
And just
it'll-
go
right
it'll,
up.
it'll
It
be
wasn't-
done soon. Just
It wasn't a normal poop. It was like doggy diarrhea.
Yeah, it was.
And it was like, and it was a streak all the way down my body.
That's my point.
I don't know.
Buckets.
It wasn't a normal dog poo.
I straight up would have been
How do
like,
you
I'm
know it was
sorry,
a
y'all,
dog?
but I'm changing my shirt. Like,
Oh, what if it
Oh.
was human
fuck
shit?
continuity.
Someone just
Man.
sprayed it in.
Okay, now
No,
they're
it's-
blowing
it's
your mind
really hard
out.
to-
Very off topic.
Now
Very
we're-
Yeah.
sorry.
A human
So hard to stop a conversation about dog diarrhea, but believe it or not, we do have to do that right now, and actually wrap the show on that. So
Really?
yes,
Yeah,
We're gonna
so
wrap
Frank's
the show on
pizza.
that?
we're wrapping the
is
show
delicious.
on that. Yes, yes. I'm sorry, Frank's is delicious.
It is not dog diarrhea.
Frank's is delicious. We love Frank's pizza.
I know we were just talking
It
about
was
felt
so
spirits,
good.
but you know
We
the
lost
silver
Kevin.
lining of that video was that
Right.
it came out really well. And
It
that's
did.
the song that we were talking about.
That's right.
That's it. Full
Wrap
circle.
it up.
So,
That's
for
good.
all of you listening on ESPN 97.5, we really appreciate you sticking with us through that.
That's a lot of
Also,
shit.
if you're watching on YouTube, we're going to come back with the fourth segment. These guys are actually going to play some songs, and we're going to talk about one more tune. And but for the radio sign off, thank you very much for coming
Yeah,
by the
thanks,
studio. Doom Scroll,
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for
This
having
has
us.
been fun. It's super fun.
like straight
Thanks
off
for
the,
letting us talk about
freeway.
dog poop
Mashed potatoes.
and wearing lampshades.
You can do whatever you want, I think.
Thank you so much to Frank's Pizza,
Shout out to
Thank you very much for
Frank.
Gladys
Houston.
Winter.
Thank you for
Gladys.
letting me do this.
and to DJ Muskrat, Jason
Yeah.
Esparza,
Yeah.
back behind the boards. We're signing off for this week. We'll see you guys next week.